Hi everyone. Okay, today I'm going to be making black pepper sauce. This sauce can be used for a lot of things. Anyway, here I have about 2 tablespoons of black peppercorn that I've been crushing and pounding to make it finer a little bit before I start cooking. Okay, this is the pounded down black pepper. Now, as you can see, it's not so fine. That's how you want it. Now, you can use store-bought, roughly rough black pepper, but I prefer to use the peppercorn because the flavor is better. Here I have one quite large onion, which you cut up, and you also need to pound it into a fine paste. Now, you can grind it if you want, but I'm using the pounder. Here's the garlic that I pounded. Now, if you don't want to pound them, you can grind them if you want. You can chop it up if you want, or cut it into small pieces if you want. Okay, it all depends on you, and when it turns out, whether you have chunks of onions in there. Now, as for the garlic, there's about 4 garlic. I'm going to pound also. You can actually chop it up if you want also, but I'm going to pound it. All right. Okay, heat up a pan, a dry pan. Okay, no oil. Put in your black pepper and fry this until it becomes very, very aromatic. The smell of the black pepper will come out. Okay, when that happens, then you can take this out. All right. Okay, once you have heated up your black pepper and it's become aromatic, make sure you don't burn it. Once the pepper smell comes out, remove it from the fire. Put some oil in another pot. Add in your onions. Now, don't add your onions together with the garlic because garlic will burn. Once your onions are getting cooked, add in your black pepper. Okay, and cook this until the onions are fully cooked before you add in the garlic. Alright. Okay, once everything starts getting very aromatic, add in some butter. Now, butter will make it very flavorful. Alright. Now that the onions are cooked already, add in your garlic, and you can add in your curry leaves. Now try to use young curry leaves. If you don't want to use curry leaves, you don't have to, but it adds a good flavor. So fry this until the garlic is cooked too. Okay. Okay, next, we add in about 1 cup of water first. Now let this come to a simmer and boil, okay? Now once you add in the water, you can add in your oyster sauce. Add in 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. As I mentioned, add in 2 tablespoons oyster sauce. 1, 2. Then add in 1 tablespoon of caramelized black sauce. So just mix all this together and let it come to a boil first. Okay, now that it's boiling, you can add in the other cup of water, total 2 cups of water. Now taste as you go along to make sure that there's enough salt and sugar. If there's not enough salt, add salt. Try not to add sugar because the oyster sauce is a little bit sweet. So meanwhile, while you're waiting for this to come to a boil, prepare about 1 or 2 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed with a little bit of water just to thicken the sauce. Alright? Okay, now that it's boiling vigorously, you can thicken the whole sauce by adding in your cornstarch mixed with some water. Now I'm adding half first. You see the thickness. Now you thicken it to the level that you like, alright? So some people don't like it to be so spicy. You can cut down the amount of pepper to use. Okay? Okay, I'm adding all of it. So once you add this in, okay, it's nice and thick. Just let it boil a little bit to thicken it well, and then you can turn off the fire. So there it is, black pepper sauce, Asian style. Bye everyone.